I recently watched a video of an interview with Brian Chesky, who is the CEO of Airbnb, and he was talking about, how they got started and all the problems that they faced, and how they, were trying to get investment. And one of the reasons why they didn't get investment was people just didn't think that, anyone would open up their homes to strangers, which is reasonable because obviously we have all sorts of people walking the streets, and of course we're worried about our safety, and that's fair enough, okay. And then I thought, Genesis chapter 18 talks about a random day. Abraham's outside chilling, and the Bible says he was, at the front of his house, or his tent rather, and he looks up and sees three men standing nearby, and he goes up to them and says, he bows down to them, says, "My Lord, why don't you relax under this tree? I'll get you some water to wash your feet. I'll even provide you food. Why don't you just chill?" Strangers, the Bible doesn't say he's ever seen them before or met them, but he was hospitable. So he runs inside. The Bible says he runs inside to Sarah, his wife, tells her, "Okay, get the best flour we have, bake some nice bread," runs to the field, tells his servants to get, a tender calf, kill it, roast it, make some nice barbecue meat for these guys, get some milk, get some yogurt, let's feed these guys. And so he does it. And the way the text reads, he's doing all this in a hurry. He's doing this out of care and love. He doesn't know these guys from anywhere, and yet he's running up and down, trying to make these men comfortable. And then we see in verse 8, the Bible says that, he gets everything ready. They sit down. Of course, the men agree. They sit down, they're eating, and he stands there, waits on them like a waiter. Would you do that? Now, the Bible says, while they were eating, one of them asked, "Where's your wife, Sarah?" How do they know his wife's name? I don't know. Well, I know. Because one of them was actually God. This was God and angels. And Abraham didn't know about this, Anyway, they say, this time next year, you're going to have a child. Now, this is the child that they've been waiting for almost 25 years now. And Abraham's thinking, come on, And Sarah, who's inside, overheard them and laughed to herself, thinking, come on, are you kidding me? I'm like 100 years old, almost like 90 years old, 89 years old. How am I going to have a child? Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is this. We know that if you read the story, they did have a child. All this came about because Abraham chose to be hospitable. He chose to care more about others than himself. He chose to add value to others. Many times, we can get a bit self-centered. And I'm talking to myself here because I know myself. I know I can think about, what do I need to do? What plans do I have? What things do I want to do in my life? And oftentimes I care less. I don't give as much attention to other people's needs, And I can't carry on like this. I don't know, I'm confessing to you though, but I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. A couple of weeks ago, my pastor at church preached a message about living a life that adds value. And one of the points that he mentioned was, to do that, we have to show love and concern for others. We should care and respect other people. And we see that Abraham did just this. And another point that someone said was, know what people will value. And how do you do that? By asking them, by talking to them. In this day and age, again, we're too busy, on our phones or with earphones in our ears that we don't even look up to see who's standing in front of us. But it's something that we have to change. And the thing about this whole Airbnb thing is, one of the advantages I've heard is you get to meet new people. And you never know who you're going to meet. You never know how they're going to help you in your life. And that's exactly what happened here. Abraham did not know who he was entertaining. He just, opened his arms out to total strangers, and they happened to be God. And God gave him the miracle that he'd been asking for. So, give somebody a smile, occasionally when you're walking down the street. Be open to help people. Let's be more hospitable. Let's care more for others. Thank you for watching this. Please like it, share it, subscribe to our channel, please. I'm so excited. I'm going to be, bringing more stuff more music as well. So please look out for that. God bless.